Skating games have made quite a stir since the appearance of the Tony Hawk series, stretching as far back as those hot summer days in my basement playing my N64, trying to beat my buddies' high scores by grinding rails and finding gaps. The only real issue was that the game really didn't take into account what pro skaters actually do, besides perform impossible tricks and collect videotapes in secret rooms. So, along comes Tony Hawk's Underground, developed by Neversoft and published by Activision, and shown here on its GameCube port. Special thanks to Jim in Pennsylvania for his kind donation. As the fifth game in the Tony Hawk series that has garnered so much fanhood among boarders and gamers alike, Underground is now focused on a story mode, and instead of the selection of an already famous skater, you can now customize your own and try to make it big in the professional skateboarding universe. My decision was green skin and skeleton arms, complete with a pair of hot clown shoes. Seriously, put any kind of character customization in a game and you'll have me at the same screen for at least half an hour. Your skater starts out in New Jersey with your good buddy Eric. Their town is littered with garbage and drug dealers, but nonetheless, their escape is skating. And this is where you get your start, doing favors here and there to boost your stats and street cred amongst your fellow skaters. It's kinda like a skateboarding RPG. When Chad Muska rolls into town, it's your chance to impress, and the game takes off from there. A big change to the traditional THPS mechanics is the ability to walk and run on foot. You'll need to utilize this ability to complete missions as you grab hold of power wires, roof ledges, and other obstacles to collect important items. When you're skating for points and you hit that quarter pipe a little too hard, simply tap the Z button for a cat-like landing on your 2 feet. Wall plants and pushes, hip transfers, and acid drops are additions to your fundamental skills, and to know when to use them can earn you hundreds of thousands of points, not to mention making you look super smooth among your buddies. You will skate or die in world-class cities such as NYC, Tampa, Vancouver, and the Hawaiian Islands, each with their own gorgeous design, ready to be shredded upon. I would be amiss if I didn't mention Underground's all-star soundtrack, following up on the punk, metal, and hip-hop tracks featured in previous installments. It's a joy to shred to the sounds of Authority Zero, Cannibal Ox, Quasimoto, and People Under the Stairs as you skate cultural education continues through every flip, grab, and grind. Let's not forget the impressive sound effects that you'll notice when you grind power lines, piss off the cops, and when you're just moving around town seeing the sights. The controls on the GameCube have an unfortunately small D-pad, unlike the sizable directional buttons on the PlayStation 2 or Xbox, so you may be forced to use the control stick to move and place tricks. Still, it's not that difficult to place tricks and move around on one of the more ergonomic controllers I've used in my life. If you haven't yet taken the dive into the world of skate games, fear not. Here is a great place to start, even if you haven't gotten the taste of the classic Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Tony Hawk's Underground is a smooth transition into next-gen extreme sports gaming, now more wholesome with the addition of the story mode as the most important aspect of the game.